Then the next question, explain the contribution of Egyptian civilization in the development of the world. So we will come to page 36, contributions of the Egyptian civilization. So again I am saying you write down point wise. So these are the points that you write down. First point, the Egyptians developed the solar calendar which was more accurate than the lunar calendar given by the Babylonians. So this is first point. Then second point, they gave to the world the measurements of triangle and rectangle. Third point, they also developed the decimal system of counting and used special signs to represent units, tens, hundreds, thousands and so on. And fourth point, they knew about chemicals that could preserve the bodies of the dead. So these are the 4 points, the portions that are underlined, only that those portions you will write down. So that was question number 4. Then 5, why is Egypt called the gift of the Nile? We will come to page 32. So this heading, Egypt, the gift of the Nile. So you write down the answer from the Nile. Again the underlined portions you will write down. The Nile, nature's great port to Egypt with the help of canals, dikes and reservoirs. All along the course of the river, Egypt has developed an excellent agriculture. The Nile has also served as a national highway for water transport. Because of the river, Egypt became the birthplace of the world's oldest civilization. So up to civilization you are writing from the Nile till oldest civilization. That is number 5. Then number 6, write a note on the contribution of the Mesopotamian in the growth of knowledge. So we will come to page 31, growth of knowledge. So again this you will write on point wise. So the points are as follows. First point, thousands of clay tablets have been dug out from under the earth. From these clay tablets it appears that Mesopotamians were interested in literature. So this first point, this is entirely first point. The sentences that I read out, only that much. Thousands of clay tablets have been dug out from under the earth. After that, directly come to this sentence, from these clay tablets it appears that the Mesopotamians were interested in literature. So this is entirely first point. The second point, the Mesopotamians had interest in mathematics as well, only this much, second point. Third point, the Mesopotamians were quite good in astronomy too. This is third point. So total 3 points. Then next question, number 7. Write a note on the achievements of China and its contributions to the world civilization. So here it is, page 39, science and technology heading is there. So again this you are writing point wise. First point, the Chinese made a remarkable advancement in astronomy. First point. Second point, they devised a big astronomical clock. Second point. Third point, they used lunar and solar calendars. They could also predict eclipses. This is entirely third point. Then fourth point, Chinese invented the seismograph to add this to TO2. Chinese invented the seismograph to predict earthquakes and keep their record. This is entirely fourth point. Then fifth point, other inventions made by the Chinese included the mariner's compass, umbrella, paper and gunpowder. So total 5 points under this answer, that is number 7. Then number 8. Write a short note on the teachings of Confucianism. That is page 38. Here, these teachings of Confucianism you write down point wise as it is. First point, Confucius believed in humility towards all. Second point, he taught, do unto others as you wish others to do unto you. Second point. Third point, he taught the admission of one's error is a great virtue. Up to virtue, third point. And fourth point, he taught his followers to respect their elders and ancestors. So total 4 points. So now we will start with fill in the blanks. Number 1, the system of counting of Mesopotamians was sexagesimal. For spelling, please refer to the text. Please refer to the chapter. The system of counting of Mesopotamians was sexagesimal. The people living in Sumer region were called Sumerians. The rulers of ancient Egypt were called pharaohs. A sphinx has the head of a man and the body of a lion. A preserved dead body is known as mummy. Stupa type temples in China are known as pagodas. Now match the following. Papyrus, an Egyptian wild plant used for writing. Then Hammurabi is known for his code of law. Ziggurat was the temple of God, built as defense strategy, the Great Wall of China, silk production and important Chinese industry. Now, true false. Number one, Mesopotamia in Egypt is Egypt of modern times. False. For correcting the statement, you will underline Egypt and write down Iraq. Then second, Egypt was called the gift of river Huanghe. Answer is false. To correct it, underline Huanghe and write down Nile. Then the Chinese thought that there was life after death. True. Silk production and silk industry was an important economic activity of Egyptian people. You will write down false. To correct the statement, underline Egyptian and write down Chinese. Then Confucius was one of the greatest philosophers of Mesopotamia. False. Underline Mesopotamia and write down China. These question answers, children, please write down in your copy.